it up. Nice. What's up? Good, how are you?
I saw that infield throwing motion right there. Trying to figure out BP or what?
What's up?
BP, bro.
Brad.
Dustin, nice to meet you.
What's up, bro?
Good to see you. I love the spot.
Thanks.
I love it. We had green.
Yeah.
We had green in version 4. Why do you throw like that? That's so. So, normally that would how do you want to make one? How do you want to make one? It's kind of big, kind of curveball, wider. Your forearm should match your fingertip angle. Can you see how my forearm matches my fingertip angle? That makes it easier for me to throw the baseball. So what was my spin axis right there? Could you see it? Was it 12? No. A little bit, right? What was it? Was it all the way to the 1?
No, it was like
12:30. Does that make sense? Just like when you, well, if you had a clock with hands, but same thing, right? That makes sense? A cutter is that spiral. If you do it right, you will see a circle in the ball. So in a big league baseball with the blue, it changes so you can't see the circle. That's bad. You would give it a hitter, so you would actually want to hide it. I'm going to put it on this side so you guys can see the circle of the baseball. See it? That's a cutter. Now, do you see how that was spinning? That makes sense? Now, let's see if you can see this pitch. What is this pitch? Curveball. Yep. Now, what's this pitch? Good. What's this pitch? That was changeup. Now, how come you didn't see my grip and I was still able to make the ball spin to what I said it was? The answer to that is that grips are not real. If you go to Pitching Ninja, if you ask any big leaguer, you will never run into a consistent grip. Does that make sense? But what they're trying to make it do is what? What do you think they're trying to make it do?
same position.
Same what?
Position.
Almost close. Same what? Close. Spin is spin axis. Yes, the same spin axis. Does that make sense? And that's very easy. So you guys are making a play at short, right? You come and field it. You throw from 3 o'clock. When you throw it like that, it spins. What does it do? Goes right to left. It fades, right?
No.
Oh, it's kind of change-up-y because it's arm side, right? Does that make sense? That is just your forearm and your fingertip angle being here. So throwing sidearm's not bad for you. What's bad for you is like cutting yourself off. Does that make sense? Okay, so we saw, I got your attention. Is that kind of cool? You're gonna go as far as, yeah, cool. Let me see what you got. You throwing a pitch? You wanna stretch, you wanna throw. Let's move fast. You got me? Okay, first thing, let's just do some helicopters. Now, I wanna connect the feet and the hands. So I want you guys to watch my feet. More mobile and make your hands with your chest. Hold it tight, throw something like my glove. These directly correlate to you throwing harder and rotating faster. Okay? Throw something like my glove and not let it go and literally warm up my shoulder. So we're gonna spread out again. All you gotta do is do that foot roll, a little bit of a wide base, and you're just gonna throw, you hold the thumb of your glove. This is the trick. If you ever go to a big league game, you get there early, you will watch infielders do it all the time, yes. You'll watch them just go like, and here's what they do, they make it simple. They actually do a step back like a quarterback. So in baseball, who is taught to step and throw? What if I told you that was wrong? I know, quarterbacks aren't taught to step and throw. They're actually taught to go backwards first. They're actually taught to go back and then throw. And what you want with your energy is you actually want your energy and your body to go with your arm. So why would you want your body going this way while your arm goes that way? It's called disconnected. That's how you get your arm hurt. So all we're gonna do is try to make our arm not hit our body. That is the trick to throwing. I'm gonna give you a little secret. I have 4 rules of throwing. We will go over all 4 rules of throwing. I am 37 going on 38, and at 4 o'clock on short sleep, I am gonna throw 100 to 130 pitches as hard as I can until I'm tired. Who's scared of that number? The most I've ever thrown in one session is 210 in a row. No break, no water, batters, boom, 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 boom. Now, that sounds crazy for what you're used to. I get it. But the difference is if you don't stop throwing, who's thrown for like an hour? Just you and the boys, right? When you know how to follow through and you know what your arm path is and you don't get hurt and you don't get tired, it's easier to stay in the process and focus for what you're doing. Does that make sense? So here's the 4 rules of throwing. This is one of my secrets. This is not on the internet, and this is in our gym. We go over this all the time. Rule number 1, okay? Well, before rule number 1, I'm gonna teach you a position in Latin America we call the gun, okay? There are 2 figure eights of throwing. There's this figure 8 when your hand breaks, and there's that figure 8. Got me? And the gun is the opposite figure 8. In America, we were taught power position. Sound familiar? Yeah, I know. Already saw it. 1, done. Got you. What I'm trying to show you is that in the other countries like Cuba, Dominican, Mexican, and Venezuela, they don't have the things that we do. So the information that they're passed down gets much more complicated and has grown so much more. The Cubans have been throwing 100 since the 70s, and they're just not sharing the secrets. Aroldis Chapman speaks perfect English and intentionally uses an interpreter. Why would he do that? By the way, Ohtani does too, by the way. Ohtani speaks perfect English. Why would he use an interpreter? Doesn't want to talk. Doesn't want to share the secrets. Doesn't want to explain the process. I don't have to. I don't know you. I'm not from this country. That is literally how the game's played. So with our gloves, here's the gun. Glove's going to be down by the hand. Arm's going to be up like this. I want everybody to stand like this. Got me? Perfect. Now I need my arm to be like a rope. I need to be relaxed. Okay? So we're just going to throw and roll our feet. So here's all 4 rules. Both hands move at the same time. Both arms never cross. Got you. Both hands pass our glove hip. And then my most favorite one, my throwing arm is not allowed to hit my body. You understand? So inside of these warm-ups, all you're going to do is go back and forth and then just try to over-rotate your shoulders and then let your arm dangle. The further that you twist your shoulders, the better it is and you feel your arm won't hit your body. Try to not stop the glove. Nice. Nice. Try to hold the glove. Hold the glove. We'll get to that. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. We're just throwing gloves right now. We'll find out. So, what throws a baseball? We didn't know how to win a baseball game, by the way, so that's on you. But what throws the baseball? Can I have a baseball, Dustin, please? Your guy just fell into a trap again. He said hips. Anybody got else? Something else? Legs? Body? What? Anybody else? Don't be scared. Come on. I'm fun, I promise. Okay, so we got hips and legs, right? Okay. Can you throw the baseball, please?
Oh, no.
Can't. And you said legs, right?
Yeah.
Can you throw the baseball, please? You said wrist?
Maybe.
Throw the baseball. No, that's your wrist.
Oh.
What throws a baseball, boys? Your hand does. And your fingers if you really want to get crazy with it, right? So no matter what mechanics, if you're going through, you could have the perfect, absolute, you're just baseball carded, right? I'm there. I'm on the card. Yes! But if my hand doesn't hit my release point and the ball doesn't spin right, ain't a strike. It don't matter. Does that make sense? So mechanics are only as good as your ability to use this system, and I'm going to teach everybody right now. Throwing is hand-eye coordination, just like this. Can you catch the baseball? Put your glove on. Catch the baseball with your glove only and your left hand only. Only use your left hand. No, that was your right hand. It's okay, use your left hand. Boom, caught it. Now, watch this. This is crazy, okay? Keep your eyes on me. Touch my hand without looking at it. That's how you throw. Keep your eyes on me. Touch my hand without looking at it. That's how you throw. Touch my hand without looking at it. Nope. Look at me. Now touch. Nope. Look at me. Look at me. Now touch it. Good job. Try to touch it. Good job. Perfect. Perfect. I know, isn't it ridiculous when you think about it, right? So what am I making you do right now? I'm making you look at something and touch it, and that's throwing. So if I were to throw at that green, good job. If I were to throw at that green circle, would I look at my hand? No. What actually would happen though is it would make the ball go up. So in order for me to have a perfect throw to my guy, I'm not going to throw it. I have to make sure that when I'm throwing that I never break eye contact with him. And this is why I don't like mechanics. I have to memorize the move of what I'm trying to do, and then as I rotate, I have to keep my computer system, which is a laser missile guidance system, because I throw missiles, at the thing that I'm throwing while I'm rotating. So if you catch yourself looking at your hand or closing your eyes and looking away, you probably aren't very accurate. Does that make sense? Sounds something simple, but everybody could use a whole lot of pitching. We see it every day in the shop where we see some dude throwing 95, 100, and he's, and you'll see right in the video, he will look up at his hand and try to hope that it's going to go there. So what he's telling me, that if coach's face was the target and we had to throw at his face and it was $1 million and it was you versus me and we had to hit him in the face for $1 million, you're going to look away? Exactly. That's the different focus of what you got to have throwing. It's just like that thing coming in at you, right? But it's the opposite because I can't see my body do it. Does that make sense? That's why this is an accuracy and a feel-based thing. There's 4 things also with the 4 rules of throwing that'll help you know if you did it right or wrong. How do you know if you threw a baseball right or wrong? Who knows? Come on. I know I got your attention. Let's talk. Words. How do you know you did it right? Go. Awesome. If it goes where you want to. Now, before that, I can still do something funky, and it can hurt, and it can still go where it's supposed to. So the first one has to be feel. Did it feel good? I'm going to ask you guys that when we start throwing. If it felt good, you did whatever mechanically was right. Does that make sense? Right? And that's why the rules. That's why, to me, learning how to throw and follow through at a low level will fix everything. Follow through. Arm to his body. Okay? Cool. I'm about done talking. We're ready to throw? All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a couple more glove throws and get it going. So we're going to do a step back. Give me like 10 of them. Really make the arm nice and loose. Let's get into some throws again. And what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 lines, and we're going to throw into this net and how we go. Step back, roll the feet. Step back, roll the feet. You're outfielders right now. Yeah. Roll the feet, turn the shoulders as far as you can. See if you can let the arm go past the body. There you go. That feel better? You can feel the energy all the way across your body, yeah. Yes, good. Try to see if you can keep your eyes on a focal point while you're throwing at it without looking away. Go ahead and train your eyes to look at something without looking away while you rotate. I can already see you guys getting more smooth as we go. Perfect. By the way, great in between, hey, you need to get hot, you're getting ready, go do 15 glove throws right in there. Cool, ready? All right, cool. So do me a favor, I need 2 lines. I need one, he's done squared up, that's fine. I don't feel like we need to do that. I want to skip that. So we're going to go right into my favorite one, which is lean backs. Lean backs, which is kind of like a rocker drill. I don't like bent front knee because I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel, if I'm pitching and I'm like this, I'm sailing that baseball. Does that make sense? So to start, I want a nice wide base. I want my hands in the center, and lean backs are just the backwards part of the rocker. Does that make sense? So I'm just literally going to go back to that gun position and then roll my feet, and that shifts my weight. So if I just roll my feet, see how easy that came out? Did that look good? Anybody see anything there? That was my first throw. I didn't do anything. How hard do you think I threw that throw? Scale of 1 to 5. He said slow. It's fine, right? So second throw, just by me rolling my feet and throwing it on time of my arm, look how much easier it comes out. You like that? That look cool? You like that? Now, here's the blend part. Lean backs are the most important because after leg kick, you land in lean back. That's actually what happens. Does that make sense? So we can do pitch design and throw cutters. Who saw it? Anybody see it? You can do that in very low effort, and because you're not lifting your leg, you may not mess up the momentum. You can almost guarantee perfect timing. So you can really work on your pitches. Let's say your changeup sucks, your cutter sucks, your sinker, whatever. You can get so many more reps without stressing your arm, because that's the hard part, right? I got to get good at this thing, but I only have so many bullets in one day. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's get into it first, guys. Okay, we're just going to go boom, boom. So you're going to get into it nice and wide, hands together. All I'm going to say is lean back, stop. That's what I want. I don't want like a full circle. You need to learn how to be like stop, go, because all of the weight needs to go together. My head and my arm have to stay connected to the energy. You see that? If my head goes ahead of my arm drags. If my arm goes ahead of my head, I cut myself off. Does that make sense? So lean back, stop. Here we go. You can go ahead first. Lean back, stop. Let that arm relax down. Go ahead. Let it just be dangly rope. Turn it off. Ready? Yep, same thing with him. Let the arm relax. There you go. Just be right here. Now pick it up how you want, whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1, throw. Perfect. How'd that feel? You guys like that? Don't worry about it. Just get back in line. We'll pick them up. Next, guys, let's go. Guys on deck, have a ball in your hand ready to go. Let's speed it up now. Now less talky, more throwy. Lean back, stop. Make sure that arm relaxes. Both arms want to be long here. We're outfielders. Throw. Love it. Love it. That was lefty. Outstanding, lefty. Yeah. What's rule 3? Both hands past the hip. That was beautiful. Does that make sense? If you do this, you'll cut yourself off and you'll miss. Does that happen a lot? Yeah, how do I know that? I just met you. It's because your glove's in the way. That's why. You get your glove out of the way and twist your shoulders, you will throw way more strikes. Here we go. Ready? Hands together. Hands together. 0 right here. There you go. Lean back, stop. Throw. Beautiful. Next guy's up. Hands together. Lean back, stop. Arms long, arms long, arms long and down and relax like a rope. I should be able to just have a towel-like arm. Throw. Sweet. That looks so much better. Do you guys like it? One throw, right? Does it feel okay? Is it different? It's okay if it's different. I understand the short arm world. Unfortunately, I broke my elbow in college, short arm pronation. So I no longer let people do it because I understand what happens because I did the thing. I went full, no, didn't work. As soon as I got longer and my arms literally move like ropes, it's just so much easier for me to throw a baseball as hard as I want and I don't have to warm up. That make sense? Okay, here we go. Long and loose. Ready? Lean back, stop. Throw. Yes. Again. I want everybody to watch this real quick. So he violated rule 2. His glove side got in the way. You feel it? No. Your glove side stopped and you ran your arm right into your body. And it was just because, so his shoulders didn't turn as far enough. This is a good one. Ready? You're going to do the same thing. Lean back, stop. Throw. That's what's supposed to happen. Oh.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. That's what I mean by turn your shoulders. You just quarterback it, right? Chest forward, cross your arms. And that's what we all grew up with. And that's, if you could, there's one thing I could teach you. That make sense? That felt completely different, didn't it? Right, there was way more space, felt better, right? That's even here. Like if you're in the infield and it's right here, it's still, I can't let my arm hit my body. I still have to turn my shoulders. That makes sense? Off balance throw, I can't just cut it off. Got it? Okay, here we go. Lean back, stop. Both arms long. Both arms are long and loose. Throw. Oh, I'm just about them clearing. Lean back, stop. Throw. All right, lean back, stop. Make sure that ball gets down. Both arms are long. See how my hands look like a pistol, right? Elbow lefty. Go. Nice. As you start feeling good, there's lean back phase 1 with both feet on the ground. Lean back phase 2, I'm going to add a little bit more momentum and my front foot's going to come off the ground. Think about it. When I leg kick and I go into a stride, you see that float of my front foot there? See that right there? That can be mimicked by this. You see that? So lean back phase 2 is I'm literally going to lean back so far, but I'm going to keep my front foot ahead of my body. I don't want my front foot to come back. I want to keep it out there. And then as I go forward, I want to gain 6 inches forward. So once again, right? So if this is the line, I've got to go past that line. Lean back, forward. Just 6 inches. Make sense? Here we go. Hands together. Wider base, bend the knees. Lean back, stop. Get that foot off the ground. Go. Sweet. How was that? Like it? That looks way better. All right, here we go. Hands together. Lean back, stop. Throw. Dude, so much better. Would you agree? Is it easier? Yeah, I like easy. That's how I got fat. You know, lean back, stop. Go. Nice, nice, nice. Love it. Love it, love it. All right. Who's the top? Who's my number 1 guy? I think you guys, right? Okay, we're going to go to, I like that drill. Hey, this is down the line, right? You're just starting your day. You got your squared up throws. You want to go into a lean back afterwards. That's great. Here's the fun part. We can work on pitches. So I'm going to go inside this cage a little bit and watch you guys throw, right? But let's work on 2 seam. Let's just go down the line and we'll do cutters right at the end. Okay, sound good? All right, so 2 seam, change up, curveball, whatever you want. Even though you've only had 5 throws, think about it. If you clear and you rotate, what does it feel like? Here's a weird thing. This is very weird about our body and our brain. Our bodies are in deprivation systems. What that means is we can only feel negative. On a scale of 1 to 10, and then negative 10 to negative 1, right? We cannot feel positive. We walk around, if we feel good and it feels smooth, that's a 0. And 0 is what? Nothing. So if you do it right, it literally feels like nothing. If you do it wrong, you feel drag or a pinch or a tightness or your arms slamming into your body. But you just don't realize it. Does that make sense? This is why it has to feel good all the time. If it feels good, what'd you do wrong? Nothing. Now, accuracy is a different thing than feel. That could be something else. That's release point, not what you did. You did. Correct. Yeah, okay, we'll look at it. And I'm the guy I want to know, right? I broke my arm throwing through the wrong feeling, right? Even told my coach the day it happened, hey, coach, my arm doesn't feel good. You know what he said? Coach, John, you're our ace. We need you today. Can you give us 4 or 5 innings? We'll make the conference tournament. Yeah, coach, I got you. Yes, sir. Let's go. It's for the team. Whack. Ah! Broke my arm. Literally broke it. 90% stress fracture. Ball went like, it's terrible. Okay, so we ready? You guys good? Okay, so I'm gonna hop in here. As if you're in front of me, I just want you to show me the glove sign of the pitch that you're gonna throw. Okay? What's up? It's for you, big dog. All right, here we go. You go first. What are you throwing? Everybody, you're on your own now. Just go. Each line is on their own if I'm watching. You're up first. Go. Yep, and then what pitch are you throwing? You guys go ahead. Throw whatever you want. Each one at a time. You go ahead. Throw whatever you want. Go. Curveball? You know the sign? You know, yeah, you're supposed to give me the sign and then throw the curveball. Why'd you change it? Why'd you change it? Yeah. Did you feel, hey, what was the difference in that? Did that feel different? Did it feel tight? Yeah. Cool. Let me see what you got. You throwing a pitch? Yeah, don't look at the ball. Nice. Throw it right at my glove. Hey, that's pretty good, big dog. Now you violated rule 2, 3, and 4. So the reason why your arm doesn't feel good is you tuck your glove to your heart and then you went underneath it. You need to get your shoulders out of the way. I don't care that it's on your heart, but it's got to get out of the way. You see it? Yeah. You got to get it out. You don't want to stop with your chest square and then your arm running your body. That also makes it go this way. Did you notice that? Didn't go straight, it went that way. Yes, lefty. Lefty, you got to keep going though. You violated rule 3. Both hands got to go past your pocket. Good. Yeah, oh, yeah. More, hey, it's just more here. You know this? You know tennis? That's how we balance. Us big people, if I stay on the balls of my feet, my knees bent, and I'm able to be like, then I can control my body. But if I lock my knees out, I'm going to balance from my hips, I'm going to fall over. So it's literally like playing basketball or tennis on the mound. Nice, that was good. Don't cross the arms, right? Get the glove out of the way. Make sure we get the glove out of the way and we turn the shoulders. Try to turn the shoulders as best as we can, boys. Oh, yes, you pterodactyl. Outstanding. Better? Now just keep going with it though, right? Like if my whole body's going this way, why would I stop and come back this way? Just like literally keep going with your arm. Now, real quick, we've got about 15, 20 throws in, right? How's the arm feel? In 15, 20 throws, do you normally feel something? And it's not. Well, is it a good feeling or is it a bad feeling? Or is it nothing? Nothing. It's hard to understand this, right? The part that sucks about you guys is this part of your brain doesn't even develop till you're 20. So you can't even tell us what like feels good or bad all the time until it's really bad. Ever notice that you're like, oh, I'm going to play, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I can't raise my arm? Sometimes that happens. That's you just throwing wrong or throwing too much, and you should stop, okay?